Good morning, crafters. You won't believe how many times I've tried to record this morning. This is at least the third time. The first time I just went waffling on and started telling stories, and I couldn't get into the packet, and I just thought this is going to be the most boring video ever, so I deleted that one. And then I've just tried to do another video and Mum and Dad arrived, so I had to abandon that one. So I'm going to start all over again. I've had a package in the post, arrived this morning, and I know who it's from because I recognise the postmark, and also because we agreed to do an ATC swap. So it's the lovely Dee, BettsyDoodle, and we agreed to do 5 ATCs, to swap 5 of them. So on top of that, I had this lovely little card here and a beautiful envelope. How cool is that? It's all lined and everything. Beautiful. Looks really nice. And she says, "Hi Seth, thanks so much for doing the swap with me. I'm sending a few extra bits to make the weight of postage up. Big hugs, Dee." So thank you, Dee, for that lovely card. And the little extra bit, she's put in a lovely little dress, and all of these things are beautifully wrapped in painty paper. And the first time when I unwrapped them, I was spending ages taking the paper, peeling the tape off so that I didn't rip them, so that I could use them. And that, I was thinking to myself, well, that's pretty dull for people watching. And then I started ranting on about, telling some story about my knee. And I was thinking, this is getting out of hand. People don't want to hear about your knee, Stephanie. So that's when I started attempt number 2. And then attempt number 3, obviously, here we are. So yes, got this lovely dress. Now, I haven't made any of these recently. I've made some a long while ago, but I haven't made any recently. And I know there's a bit of a craze going on, and everybody's making them, but this is beautiful, Dee. Really pretty. I love your painty paper. I think that's a lovely dress, and I love the trim on it. And I think what you've done there, taken a tiny square and turned it, I think that's a fab thing. It looks really pretty. I might wear a dress like that, and I don't usually do dresses, so lovely. Thank you for that. And she sent me these style stones. Now, she sent me some a little while ago, and I love them, really love them. And I've used them to, if you heat up some craft foam and then push them into the craft foam, you can get images like these. So I've made I've made a few more, but I've used them. Some of them, I've used this pilot marker on them, but I think you could use gilding wax and things like that. I haven't done that, or paint them, but I literally had a quick go and heated up the foam, and I was impressed with how you can put the style stones in or other things to get these sort of images. I also used the when I do my wax seals, I also used the sort of brass things from that and made some. I think they're really quite clever. And again, I've only gone over these with the gold pen, but I just, in case you were wondering, Dee, don't try using one of those in hot wax. It's not great. I wouldn't say I've ruined the stone, but it certainly doesn't look white anymore, and I've had to melt out most of the wax. It actually has quite a nice effect now, but yeah, these are not going to work, I don't think, in wax. But I can't wait to have a go in clay. I think they'd look great pushed in some clay, so I'm going to have a go at those. So thank you ever so much for those. I really like those. And 2 beautiful envelopes that I will use. I might make some cards that fit in there to give, you know, because the envelopes are really pretty to give away, or I might just use them in all journals and things. They're very pretty. So thank you very much for those. And now let us get on to the actual ATCs. And all of them were in little plastic wallets. I don't know where you get these from, Dee, but these are great. I wish, if you know where you get them from, can you let me know, or what I search for, because they would be awesome to send out ATCs. Right, so the first one is this one, which is for a tea packet and the tag from the tea bag here. And then inside are some beautiful painty papers. How cool is that? That's all in, it's like a little journal made from the tea packet on a card, and this card is absolutely fabulous. The texture on it is incredible, and I'm sure that these are tea bags on here. You can see bits of tea bag, and I can feel knobbly little bits of tea as well. So awesome, beautiful, lovely, lovely, lovely texture with tea on it. I like that a lot. Thank you ever so much, Dee. And who doesn't love a cup of tea? This one, Found. I like this. Now this is like the, I don't know if it's the actual one that you'd done on recently or one you'd done similarly, but this has got a load of texture as well as all the lovely painty paper. It's got like dimensional paint, or like glossy accent, not glossy, yeah, Nouveau drops type things. But that's lovely, and I love the black background with the gold on it. Beautiful. Thank you, Dee. This one, Persist. Now this, again, so much texture on here. I don't know how you've done that, whether or not that is embossing folder, or I don't think so, maybe it's texture paste. Anyway, it's lovely, and I love the colours. It's like copper and, you know, when it oxidizes, like verdigris. Looks lovely on there. And this, now I think you showed us how to do those with your is it the PBO paints or something like that on chipboard? But that's lovely. I really like that. I need to have another go at that. I'm not very good with these gold flakes. I have them, but I don't know how to stick them onto anything. I need to look at that in more detail. So thank you for that one. And then this one says, we rise by lifting others. What a lovely sentiment. And that's on butterfly paper, and it has it's got something, it's like a strip stuck down this end and across the middle, and it's, you know, gives a bit of texture to it. Very nice. I like that. Another butterfly here, a gold edged butterfly, and it's done with painty paper, or it could even be alcohol ink, that, not sure. It's very pretty. Thank you. And the last one is this one, which is, it says be true, and I love all the stamping and things on the back there. There's script and music notes and some, I don't know what you call that, some sort of floral thing, but it's really pretty. But it's got some fantastic glitter in it. I don't know if this is glitter Mod Podge, and even when like you can see it, I've heard Dee talk about glitter Mod Podge, but I've never seen it myself. But that, if that's what that is fabulous. I'm gonna have to get some, because there's like green, blue, orange, purple. It's fantastic colours in there. Really, really like that. Another butterfly, and I do love butterflies, so perfect. So thank you, Dee, for that. Very, 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 very lovely. Lovely ATCs, and I love all my other little bits as well. So thank you so much for all of those. Aren't they beautiful? And mine are ready to go. They're packaged up. I just need to put a stamp on it and get it to the post office. So it might be today, or it might be tomorrow it gets to the post office. So thank you very much, folks. Oh, one last thing. I was just going to share these very quickly. I was only going to do it on Instagram, but since it was from Dee, BettsyDoodle, she showed on her channel how to make these lovely flower things, and I've had a go at making my own. So I've done some on black with sort of red and gold. How cool are they? And I did some on white with kind of a shimmery, I don't even know what colour you'd call that, a kind of a pale greeny paint. So yeah, so if you want to know how to make these, I will leave the link to Dee's channel and to Dee's video so that you can have a go at making your own. But those are, I love those, and they would look good on ATCs. I guess I could have made them a bit smaller. Some of them are quite big, some of them are a bit smaller. But yeah, I really enjoyed making those, so thanks Dee for that as well. Awesome. Thanks folks, that's it, and hopefully I'll be back again with some other things to share later in the week. Have a good week everyone. Bye for now.